Hi, good morning everybody. Welcome to our third circuit for you today here from Atrium. The guys are all here, they'll be in a moment. Let me just do a couple of quick things firstly. Just a reminder, we've got a crowdfunder for the upstairs wheelchair accessible toilet facility that's ongoing, and we've also got a coffee morning tomorrow at 11 a.m. So join us for those. As far as the crowdfunding is concerned, get involved. And as far as the coffee morning is concerned, then come in and join us for that as well. Now, Kerry will be putting links up in the comments. So have a look at the comments that go with this video, and the links are in there for you for that. All right. As I say, welcome along. This is your third circuit here from Atrium. We've got another circuit for you, and all the gang are here again. We'll go and say hello to them in a second. Just a quick reminder for you that we're looking to work within our normal level as far as warm-up and our event is concerned as well. So have a quick look at your RPE scale over here. For our warm-up, we're aiming around about the 10 mark, 10 or 11. And as we go into the circuit, we're aiming for around 12, 13, 14, that sort of mark, okay? So gauge that as you go through. Make sure that you work within your own level. Let's say hello to everybody. They're all over here. Look, they suddenly went active then. They suddenly started moving. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
There we go. They're full of enthusiasm today. That's good. All right, so we're going to do a warm-up firstly. We've got a few minutes, and then we'll go through our circuits. As usual, we've got 7 stations for you, and each station will have 3 options. A body weight option, a slightly harder option, an intermediate option, which usually is weighted, and then we have a third option as well, which is a higher intensity option. So 3 options for you. Choose the one that is right for you, and there's no reason why you can't switch between option levels as you go through. So you might find on one of the stations you want to use a lower option or a higher option, and vice versa. Should we get these guys warmed up? Guys and gals, I should say. Okay, so as you can see, they're all socially distancing, so we're at least 2 meters apart. Let's get ourselves started with a march, okay? So bring yourself in for a march. Focus on your technique for me here. So think about your foot placement. I want you to come down onto the ball of your foot and roll through to your heels. Think about heels, think about ankles, feet and toes, okay? So that nice rotation through, so we're really limbering up and we're warming up the joint and warming up the muscles. Ankles really important to us as far as stability is concerned, and we use them in everything we do every day. Okay, let's put an arm in there as well. So swing your arm forward and backwards. Focus onto the swing from your shoulder, and try and keep those elbows at 90 degrees if you can for me, okay? And really focus on the march and the swing of the arms. If you need support, then take your hands out and utilize some support that's around you. Make sure that it's fixed support, however, okay? So don't use anything that can move for your support. Keep your feet about hips width apart and keep your knees nice and soft. Now, focus onto that ball of foot through to heel. So really rotate through that foot. Let's just think about posture here. We'll have a look at Lee as far as we talk about our posture is concerned. No, we can't. You've got lights behind you, mate, so you show up. Let's look at John then. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is make sure our knees are in line with our hips and in line with our heels. Yeah? I want you to grow an inch from your waist up towards your ribs for me, John. So lift tall, okay? Everybody lifting tall. Take those shoulders back, down, and together. Bringing the shoulder blades together. Keep your chin parallel with the floor. That's it. Keep going, keep going. All right, so reason we focus on our posture in everyday life, we tend to come into a slumped position forward, bringing our shoulders forward. This shortens the muscles in the front of the body and the chest and lengthens the muscles in the back, and we want it the other way around. Okay, from there, let's take the feet shoulders width. Just give me a little knee bend. So down and up. It's not a full squat. All we're trying to do is just mobilize those knees. So bending down and up. Keep your chest lifted. Point your bum out behind. So imagine you're going to sit down, change your mind, come back up. That's it. Keep that chest lifted for me. Keep that chin lifted. All right, excellent. From there, let's go back into our march and swing those arms for me again. Keeping that march going for me, I want you to bring the arms out into a lateral raise. Now here, you're coming no higher than your shoulder height, so don't take it too high. You can bend the elbows 90 degrees, or you can take the arms longer. The longer the arms, the more resistance you're adding in.
Sorry, I can't help myself.
How can you get cross with a face like that, eh? Quite easily. Okay, so from there, come back in. Lovely job. Let's take it onto one leg. Hold on to support if you need to, and swing your foot forward and backwards for me. Now, again, if you're holding on, make sure that you've got a firm base to hold on to. If you are not, if you are even, you keep your knee slightly soft on that supporting leg, so don't lock it out. If you feel at all unbalanced, utilize something to hold on to. Change legs for me. So the other way round, little swing. Excellent. That's it. Keep going, keep going. Keep smiling. It's almost Christmas. Okay. Come back in there for me. Take that march back in and then bring it to a knee lift. Okay, so bringing your knee up. We're trying to get the knee level with our hip. So the upper part of our leg, our thigh, is parallel to the floor. And then if you feel stable and you feel able, bring a hand across to the opposite knee. So opposite hand to opposite knee. Okay? So here we've got a little bit of a twist through the mid-region, through our trunk. Excellent. Okay, hold it there. Take your feet shoulders width for me, and we're going to twist the trunk, okay? So keeping the hips where they are, twist to look over your shoulder, back into the center, and the other way. We have a triple whammy for you as far as your trunk is concerned, to mobilize this area. Really important as far as our balance is concerned, really important as far as our core is concerned as well. And with a lot of the moves we're going to do today, you're going to utilize that core as well. Some reaching movements, some turning movements. Okay, from there, hold it there. Keeping the feet shoulders width, slide one hand down the seam of your trousers to the other side, and then down on the other side. So as one hand slides down towards your knee, the other hand comes up towards your hip. Nice controlled movement. So it's more about quality than quantity, okay? And then from there, hold it. Okay, turn sideways for me. And we're going to do a back extension. So let me just change this so you can see everybody. And what we're going to do is keep the hips locked where they are, keep the pelvis still, and just come back and forward. Keep your gaze forward though. Don't look up towards the ceiling, okay? So here you can see, there we go. Lovely, Lee. Can you see that slight curvature in the spine? But the hips and the pelvis are staying exactly where they are. Lovely. Come back in and march it out there for me. So you triple whammy as far as your trunk is concerned. Great job. Keep the march going. And if you can, slowly turn your head to look over the shoulder one side. Come back into the center. And then slowly turn it to look over the other side. Now, this will challenge your balance as well, so make sure you've got a firm base to work from. You might want to take your feet a little bit wider, and you might want to hold on if you need to, but you don't have to, okay? See how you feel. All right, hold it there for me. Come back in with that march, and give me some swimming arms. So take those arms over in a front crawl. Excellent. Mobilizing through our shoulders, keeping our feet moving at the same time. Great job. It's a pleasure, John. That was really good. You could do the channel next year. Okay, come back in, and from there, lift your shoulders to your ears and lower, keeping those feet moving the whole time. Brilliant. Excellent. Keep going, keep going. And then one leg at a time, you're going to step forward for me, slight bend in that back knee, and then come back in. So one of the moves you have later on is a lunge. So this is just going to warm into there. So you're not going for a full lunge. All you're doing is a slight bend in that back knee just to get that mobility into those joints. Brilliant. Okay. Cool. Okay, hold it there. Take the arms out to the side. Give me some circles. About shoulder height, not too high. Okay, stop there and change direction. Lovely. And then stop, With your right hand, go one direction. Take them out, one direction with your right hand, bring your left hand in, and take it the other way around. Ah, lovely, lovely. Testing the brain as well, getting the brain working. Great job. Okay, come back here, march it out for me. Lovely. Come back into those knee lifts, and then bring your hand from shoulder height down across to your knee on the opposite side. So we've got a bit more motion through our shoulder into our knee. Work within your own level though, remember. And remember our RPE scale. So we're looking for around about 10 or 11 on this. No higher than that really. Okay, you may even be down around the 9 mark. All we're trying to do, get the blood pumping a bit more, get you a little bit warmer, the circulation going, opening those arteries, warming the muscles and warming the joints, ready for your workout ahead. Okay, from there, come down, march it out, and let's get ourselves ready to go. Station 1, so bring yourselves in for station 1, people who have got with me here, and we're going for a squat and press. So there's your station, look, squat and press. We have body weight over here, lovely. And our body weight is with Becky, and as you can see there, look, squat down and pushing up. So remember I said about that squat we did in the warm-up, just a knee bend, changing the mind before she sits down and coming back up. Second, we have John, who is using a medicine ball here. So a weight around there. What sort of weight are you using there, John? 4 kilos. 40 kilos there. Okay, so here we go with a squat and a push on up. Lovely job. That's it. So can you see how the shoulders are staying back? See how the chest is staying lifted. So we're not tipping from the hips, we're tipping backwards. And here we have Lee, who's giving us our harder option today. Okay, so down he goes, some weight, and he's pushing from his shoulders. And again, we've got heavier weight there. All right, okay, are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so we've got a minute in your circuit, each station a minute, and then you're going to get 45 seconds rest. Lovely. Okay, feet staying firmly on the floor, look. Chest staying lifted. No tipping that chest forward. And here we have Lee, who's pausing on every third one, look. We just happened to catch him right there, look. Let's see it again. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Brilliant. Okay, so in that pause, stay down as long as you can. We're aiming for around about 5 seconds, but if you need to cut it down lower than that, feel free. Keep going, guys. You have 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left has come down. We're now at 10. So we should hopefully just be able to get another pause in from Lee. There we go, look. And stop. Lovely job. Okay, you got 45 seconds. Let's move on to our next station. Station number 2 for you today is steering wheels. Here we go. So we have Lou, here's our body weight. So you can see there, look, arms level with shoulders, just rotating through. Feet are staying moving at the same time, a little march. Ollie is our intermediate. And here we're using a weight. Again, we're still keeping those arms level with the shoulders. And then we have Rich, who has a heavier weight and is doing a bigger turn there as well, look. Obviously driving a bigger car. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. So a minute. Lou here, keeping the feet moving, as I say. Arms are level with our shoulders. There we go. See that controlled movement. So it's about quality. It's not about speed. Yeah, make it count. Feel it through your shoulders. So feel that rotation through your shoulders. Now focus on your posture, especially with this one. So you might find yourself starting to lean forward. Bring those shoulders back and down, squeeze them together. Imagine you're trying to hold something between your shoulder blades. Keep those shoulder blades squeezed together and keep those feet moving. You're doing well, guys. You've got 19 seconds left. That's it. Keep breathing as well. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So no holding your breath at any point in time. Nice, steady breathing. We're almost there. Keep going, keep going. You can do this. You can do this. And stop. Lovely. Moving on to station 3 while we have our little breather. So have a breather. Get yourself a drink if you need one. Did you hear that weight go down there? There we go. Station number 3. This is a front step, reach and rotate. My goodness. Can we squeeze anything else in there? So, Becky, do you want to give us a quick demo? Step forward. Yep. Reach and then turn. Lovely. Okay. So, how you can picture this, Amazon have just dropped your parcel off. They're not allowed to come too close to you now, so you've got to lunge forward to reach that parcel, bring it in towards you, and then turn and reach across. Yep, are we ready? Go! A minute of this. So, Becky is body weight. There, have a look at the feet for me. All right? So, back foot is coming onto the ball of the foot. As you step forward, you're planting that heel onto the floor. Keeping those shoulders back and down, chest lifted, and changing your reach from side to side every time. Excuse me. Nathan here with the weight in the middle. Okay, and you can see there's still that lunge there, but it's not coming as deep. Well, it's coming as deep as Becky's is, but it's not going any deeper, but we've got that added weight in as well. And then we have Ben over here. We're just going to come to the side because the sun's shining behind him. So you can see Ben is bringing it in, going for a deeper lunge, reaching forward and twisting to the side. Again, with each of them, the back foot is just coming onto the ball of the foot. The front foot is planting the heel on the floor and getting stable before they reach and turn. Call it a day there, folks. Move on. You have 45 seconds to get your breath. This is station number 4. This is our scissors. Now, if you are following this, you'll see comments popping up. If you want to make a comment, feel free to do so. If you want to get rid of those comments, just swipe them to the right and they're gone. We have body weight here, and this is Lou who's doing this for us. So we've got that scissoring action. Again, arms are staying around about shoulder height, feet are staying moving, and we're changing the top arm every time. Intermediate is Lee, who's got a bit of a jog on as well while he's doing that. So a little bit of movement into those feet, and possibly a little bit faster movement as well. But watch your technique, okay? And lastly, here's John with some weights. Okay, let's go, let's go. So, bring it in. Shoulder height, keep those feet moving for me at the same time. Keep those arms up. Going, going, going. Lovely, lovely. Keep the shoulders back and down. How are we doing, John? Look at this. Well, I've got all day, but we've got 35 seconds left. 35 seconds left. We're down to 30 now. Look, we're halfway there. The glass is half full. Lovely. So make sure you keep breathing again as well. Stay strong. Stay upright. Keep going, keep going. We're almost there. Look, last 15 seconds. You can do this. You can do this. Come on. Control it though. Control it. Don't lose your technique. Focus on your technique. Protect your shoulders. Ready? Stop. Move on. Good work, guys. Well done. Well done, Luke. Time to get a quick breather onto station 5. This is your tricep chair dips. So all sitting in a chair, okay? We're going to do a tricep dip. So this is focusing into the back of our arm. Now, level 1 for you here, if you could just show us, Ben. We're lifting up out of that chair, using our feet to help us, but try and make your arms do the bulk of the work, okay? That's your first option. Option 2, Ollie. So you can see there's a slight change here. And that not using the legs, is taking his feet out, we're on our heels. We're pushing up, okay? And finally we have Rich here, who is feet out in front, pushing up, and lowering down and straight back up again, trying to keep the bottom off the chair. Go for it, guys, off we go. Now, keep tall and try and focus into the back of the arms. So, let your arms point behind you. Let your elbows point to the back. Don't let them come out to the side, otherwise we're focusing into our shoulders. You want to feel this in the back of your arm. Now, Ollie here, if he wants to take it a little bit easier, you can bring those feet in a little bit, but don't push the weight down through them, yeah? See the slight difference? So a little bit easier there, but we're not pushing down through them. Rich here is going for it. Look at that left arm. Look at it. You need a license for that arm, mate. Okay, keep going, keep going. Almost there. Come on, we're into our last 5 seconds. We can do it. We can do it. Good job. And pause. Take a breather. Good job, everybody. Move on. Station number 6. This is our calf raises. So we're coming up onto the balls of the feet here. Make sure that you come up through your big toe and your second toe, so you're not letting your feet go out to the side, okay? Take a good wide stance for me, about hips width apart. Do you want to give us a quick demo? Becky, there, so pushing up and down. If you need to use support, you can. So we just turn around, Becky, you've got the wall either one-handed, or if you face into the wall, you can use both hands, yeah? And try to use that just for support if you need it. Intermediate level is John, and Nathan is our harder level, and we'll come to that in a moment. Okay, go! Purely because we're going to run into our minute if we talk anymore. Okay, so lifting and lowering. John here is intermediate. Yep. So here we've got a lift and a pause at the top. Can you notice that pause? Up to about 5 seconds if we can. To make sure you keep breathing, count those pauses out loud. Can you see the subtle difference? Let me show you. 1 foot. Okay, so as Nathan is coming up onto his feet, here look, 1 foot is lifted. Make sure you change at the halfway point if you're going for that option. And that is now, Nathan. Okay, all the time we're keeping upright. We're just coming down through the ball of the foot. We're focusing onto the big toe and the second toe, so we stay strong and we stay tall. Don't let yourself shift forward. Push up and hold. Lovely. Moving on to station number 7. This is our side step, rotate and push. Side step, rotate and push. Bed. Sorry, I missed your demo. Go for it. So we're stepping out to the side, rotating and pushing. Stepping out to the side, rotating and pushing. Lovely. Okay, there we go. And we have the intermediate, which is Rich. Again, look at that. That was like an action shot, that, wasn't it? And then look at Lee. Oh. There's a little bit of quick feet in there. Okay, let's go for it. Go. Now, this move here, think about placing things around the house. Think about doing some gardening. Yeah, you might have to step and reach to put stuff into the bin. I don't know, something like that. Here, more focused. Look at that determination on that head turn. Look at that. And then here. This one is also available at your local nightclub.
Slow down a bit, Lee.
Yeah, keep going, Lee. Keep that ball up. That's it. Keep going. So try and keep yourself lifted with the arms, all right? Around about chest height. Don't let them fall down. Don't let them sag. You can do it. Keep going. Take a breather if you need to. And remember, you can choose whichever level is right for you, and it doesn't have to be the same level on each station. Okay, pause there. Take a walk round for me. We're going to go into circuit number 2 in a moment. We're going to start all over again. Before we do that, a quick reminder for you folks. We have the crowdfunder for the upstairs wheelchair accessible toilet facility, which is online. Kerry has posted a link to that for you, so have a look at that. And tomorrow morning at 11 a.m, again, there's a link online for you. We have the coffee morning. Come and join the team with the coffee morning at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. It'd be good to see them face to face. Actually see them in person and sharing some time with you. Make sure you have a coffee ready as well. Okay, we're going to get ourselves ready to move on in a second. Just having a walk round. We're going into station number 2, or circuit number 2, sorry. A minute again each circuit, and we're going to take a 45-second rest again. Remember your RPE scale. So we're looking at coming up into levels, or RPE 12, 13, 14 mark, okay? All right. So everybody's making their way back to their first station. all keeping their distance still as well. And let's get ourselves ready to go. So we're back at station number 1. We're not quite ready yet. We've got 7 seconds left before we start. All right, so this is our squat and press again. All right? Okay, are you ready, guys and gals? Let's go. So again, we have station number 1 here going for us. So we have the body weight option here, just pushing back and lowering down. We have the intermediate option here with John, using a weight, again, squatting and pressing above the head. And there is Lee with his hold on every third one. Can you see it in his eyes? Lovely. Keep going, keep going. That's it. Okay. Couple more. We're almost there, and stop. Have a little breather, 45 seconds. We're moving on to station number 2. Again, this is our steering wheels. So remember, we're keeping the arms shoulder height. And we're taking them out in front. Okay, are we ready? So we have Lou on body weight. We have Ollie on intermediate, and we have Rich on the higher level for you. Choose the one you want, and let's go. Okay, so again, as before, feet are moving. Yeah, we're working on the rotation of our shoulder here. Working those arms. We're working cardiovascular-wise as well. But we're also working on that mobility and that strength in our shoulders. Here we go. Okay, keep going, keep going. Ollie is staying strong there, keeping the weight up, shoulder height. Focused on the technique. Controlled movements. Still controlled movements with Rich here, but a little bit faster and a little bit of a bigger turn. Can you see that? So almost going 180 degrees round. A little bit of a smaller movement here from Ollie, but still working hard. And we're in our last 4 seconds. And there we go. Lou, still working as hard. Hold it there, move on to your next one, but just keeping it at body weight only. Okay, station number 3. This is our front step, reach and rotate, or our FSRR as we like to call it. Hey? Right, we have body weight over here, 25 seconds to go. Intermediate and harder, yeah? And it's all about, on the 2 second ones, where we have weight, it's about the depth of the lunge and the length of the reach. Okay, are you ready? You've got 10 seconds left. Let's take those few last seconds to prepare yourself. And let's go. Okay, so just have a look here at Becky. Have a look at the width as far as the feet are concerned. So we're hips width, stepping forward, lunging. If you feel at all unbalanced, you can step a little bit wider. So just step a bit wider this time for me, Becky. So a little bit wider there at the back, so you've got a bit bigger base to work from. You choose what is right for you, okay? Here, Nathan, exactly the same. That lunge is a little bit higher than the deep one, but still lunging. It's about the same look as Becky's. So if you have a look at the 2 lunges, the lunge is about the same. The addition there is the weight and the twist. And we're keeping that about mid-region, so level with our belly button. And then bend here, deeper lunge, and rotating through. So pushing away, rotating, and changing side every single time. Okay, last few seconds left of this, folks. Last 5. Come on, you can do this. Keep going, keep going. We've got a 45-second breather coming up now. Moving on. We're going to go to station 4. Station 4 is your scissors. This is our craft station. Okay? Bit of crafting. We've been in lockdown. All right, so body weight option. Lou doing it again for us. And we are at shoulder height as far as those arms are concerned. Feet are moving for us. Intermediate. Lee, really going for it there. Look, feet moving, a little bit more active on those feet and a little bit more active with the arms. And finally, we've got John, who's really going for it as well. with some weight in there as well. And I think there's about 10 kilo weights, aren't they, John? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Lou rolls, really. Okay, let's go for it. A minute to go. Lou is off. I think they're about 2.5 kilos, 3 kilos, are they? Oh, they're 1 kilos, okay. Whatever weight works for you. And remember, if you don't have weights at home, you can improvise. I think I said to you last week, if you use a 4-pint bottle of milk, get rid of the milk, fill it with water, it'll give you 2.5 kilos. John, stop then. So we'll focus over here while I do that. That will give you 2 kilos. Obviously, a 2-pint of milk will give you 1.25. So there's various things you can do. Tins, anything like that to give yourself a bit of weight if you don't have those weights at home. Focus on your technique, keeping it shoulder height, keeping your feet moving, keeping the shoulders back and down, staying active with that posture. You've got a last 7 seconds to go here. You can do this. Control it, come on. Last second and stop. Have a little breather for me. We're going to move on to station number 5. And this is our triceps again. So, using a chair. Now, make sure you use a stable chair for this, all right? Don't use anything flimsy. So you're not going to use the likes of a garden chair. Make sure it's a steady chair. Make sure that it will not tip forward when you come onto the front part of it. An alternative for you might be the stairs. If you have stairs at home, you could utilize probably the 2nd step up or 3rd step up, depending on the length of your legs. In my case, the 1st step. Speaking of which, where's Jack today? Let's go, move on. Sorry, Jack. Moving on here, let's go for it. So, our first option here, we have the legs being used to assist if needed with Ben. Legs are further away here, and we have the dip back up again, and then Rich here, again, has that bum lifted off, feet are out in front, legs straight, but knees aren't, and coming down and back up. Focus on those elbows again for me. So we're going to take the elbows pointing back. A little bit of stop of action there during that one. Did you notice that? So this time we'll do a quick pan so they don't have time to stop, look. Here you go. Lovely. Keep going. You have 14 seconds left. Brilliant job. Brilliant. Come on. This is tough on the back of your arms. It really is. But we don't utilize the back of our arms a great deal. So that's why we feel it. But think about lifting something off a shelf. Great, guys. Well done. Take a rest. 45 seconds to breathe. Think about a shelf and lowering it down. You're using the back of the arms as far as that move is concerned. Calf raises. All right. So again, you've got your 3 options here. Body weight with support if you need it. Body weight with a pause. Body weight but only on one leg. All right, and make sure you've got support if you need it. Again, fixed and firm and stable support. Utilize it if you want to. The thing with your support here is it might only be you need to place a finger onto the wall or a couple of fingers, just so you've got that awareness of where you are. Let's go for it. That, believe it or not, will help with your balance. Just being aware where your body is in relation to everything else will help with your balance. And a finger touch can help. Lovely. That little pause there. We're pausing for about 5 seconds if we can. We're staying tall. We're not letting ourselves shift forward or back. 30 seconds on one leg, and then we're going to change to the other. A couple of reasons we can do this. One, it's going to build strength into your calves. So you're going to feel this into the back of your calves. Do you want to change leg for me, Nathan? Lovely. But also, if you think about reaching to get something out of a cupboard or reaching to get something into a cupboard, that motion there, you're going to come up onto the balls of your feet and you're going to come up to that position to reach. Now make sure you're focusing on the position. So it's your big toe and your second toe that you're coming up onto with the pressure, and you're going down through the ball of the foot. Don't let your feet come out to the side. If you get tired, pause and start again. There we go, 45-second rest. We're on to our SSRP, or our sidestep, rotate and push. So this is our Ben on body weight with the step out to the side, the rotation and the push, changing side every time. Rich has some weight. That's it. And Lee, just put a little bit of a jog side to side there. The contact for Strictly is in the post, I believe. Okay, are we ready? 10 seconds to go. Choose the one you want to use. This is your last station, so make it count for me, okay? Don't give up now, folks. You've come this far. Are you ready to go? Let's do it. Go! So really focusing on your technique still. Have a look at the feet. So as you step sideways, ball of the foot comes down last. The heel places before we twist. Same here with Rich, look. Heel goes down and then twist to the side. Even with Lee here, the heel still comes down first before he puts that power in and twists to the side. There's a little bit of a step in the middle. Dare we call it a cha-cha-cha? No, let's call it a cha-cha-cha. Looking good there. Brilliant, well done. Keep going, keep going. Keep that ball or keep those arms regardless of what you're doing. And remember, it doesn't have to be a medicine ball. It can be a tin, it can be that milk bottle. It could be the cat if she cooperates. 14 seconds to go, come on, keep going, you can do this. Last 8 seconds. It's like a launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have completion. Well done, everybody. They're all going to go for a walk round. Good job, everybody. So, there you have circuit number 3 from HM. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. Let us have your feedback. Give us some comments. We had a poll out, which was asking for times, and I think we've got the results in as far as those is, so we'll look at that when we're actually starting to create these on an ongoing basis for you. A couple of things to remind you of. The crowdfunder for the upstairs wheelchair accessible toilet facility is online, and the link is in the comments for you, and there's a coffee morning tomorrow at 11 a.m. Everyone here is having a walk around to cool down. Let's get a quick shot. Everyone's having a walk around to cool down, still keeping their distance, still saying socially distant. Great job, everybody. Make sure you do your warm-up with us at the start. Don't just do the circuit. Make sure you do your cool down as well. And think about your RPE. You're looking to bring yourself back down to around that 11:10 mark. Okay? Let's have a quick look back at that RPE scale for you over here. So we're looking at, for this cool down, around 10 or 11. So we're between very light and light. Decrease the pace a little bit as you go around as well as you walk, and it could be a march on the spot. It doesn't have to be a walk. We'll change this around and we'll give a quick wave to everybody as they come past. So they're coming past. Hope you enjoyed that from HM. There's Nathan. There's Lou. I got Ben. Hi. Hi, Becky. You okay? Good job, John. Well done. Rich. Good job, everybody. Everyone worked really hard there. Here's Lee. Coming behind. There's Lee. And then we just got Ollie to catch in a minute. Ollie's down this end, so we go down this end to catch Ollie. Great job, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Keep tuning in. We'll be back next week with another circuit for you. There you go. There's Ollie, look. Give us a wave, Ollie. Good job. Well done, everybody. Have a great week. Stay in touch. Give us your comments. Give us your feedback. Take care. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.